All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RACHAA, QADASH. Peace and salutations to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who have the whole 100% truth. Yeah, man, that's the beginning. That's the intro. Today I don't have like a specific topic in mind. This is gonna be my first YouTube video. But what I did want to go over to begin with, this is in the Apocrypha. It's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 8, verse 1. It says, "And he answered me, saying, The Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few." All right, and that's that's one of my favorite verses in terms of in the sense of keeping me on the right track. Just keeping me, you want to have that, like the brothers in GMS Dallas say, that kingdom mindset. You want to be thinking long term, Don't just be worried about today, right now. Like, don't go through your emotions and what you're feeling right now. Because that's the thing, when you take emotions out of the thought process, things become a lot more clearer and vivid. And what I mean by that is, I guess to break it down would be, you could get so caught up in how you feel that you're not really making the right decision for yourself. But so what I mean by that is, like, you could be, like I said, caught up in your feelings and you're not really making the right decision for yourself because you're thinking about how you feel. You're going off emotion based reactions and things like that. Whereas if you take all that away, and humble yourself to this truth, to the history of it, to the prophecy, to everything that backs up how true this is, even to how they've used this book to manipulate and deceive most of the world, man. Like, half the world follows Christianity and Catholicism. So I believe the numbers are like over 3 billion. So that's almost half the world, man. All right, so when you think about it like that, how they've used this book, the same book that we're reading out of, right? Which we got the KJV, King James. She's a beauty. She got the gold on deck. But how this book has been used in the wrong ways to deceive, instead of in the right ways, with the right doctrine, to guide our people back into this, and Most High willing, seal that elect, right? Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day, man. In these end times, you really just want to seal the elect, man. And I understand, everybody got excuses, got other things going on in their life, man. But you got to make time for this, man. You got to make time for this. You got to develop a relationship with the Most High, and study, man. Study. Don't be content with what you have, man. Because in the end times, there's going to be so many people that's going to want to come into this truth, that's going to want to learn when they've already, like, had the opportunity to learn. People walking by the prophets every day out there on the streets, scoffing, laughing, taking pictures and stuff. There are some sincere people out there, but the point is, man, in the latter days, because we're already in the latter days, man, but in the latter days, people they're gonna want to come to this, man. They're gonna be like, wow, I was wrong, But at the end of the day, man, the Most High only got this grace window for so long, man. It's only a certain amount of time that he's gonna have this open. Let's see. All right, so this is the book of Psalms, chapter 81 and verse 8. It says, "Hear, O my people, and I will testify unto thee, O Israel, if thou wilt hearken unto me." So that's I mean, we gotta listen, man. We gotta humble ourselves and listen. We thinking like this is just a book. This was written by man. Like, it's so much deeper than that, man. It is so much deeper than that. Because these are the inspired words by the Most High, man. He speaks through his holy prophets. Let's see. Excuse me. Salakia, brothers. I really didn't have like anything set up. I just wanted to go ahead and make a first video, man, because, you know, I've been on social media and whatnot, so I feel like this is long overdue, man. This is long overdue, so. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 20, Salakia. Proverbs 15 and 28. It says, "The heart of the righteous studieth to answer, but the mouth of the wicked poureth out evil things," right? So people are quick to judge, quick to say negative things about this holy Bible, man. About this book of our history, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Of course, there are scattered Israelites all throughout the earth, but this is a book pertaining to you and your possible salvation, man. So hearken into the word of the Most High and his holy prophets, man. And YAHAWASHI, man, and the apostles, you know. It says, "The heart of the righteous studieth to answer," man. Because a lot of people just stuck on the idea that this was made by man, that it's a doctrine, you know, that nobody knows, like, really where man came from and stuff like that. Like, there's so much confusion out there. Like, yeah, you could say all of that, man, but there's a saying I like to say, like, people say, "No, I don't believe in that, I don't believe in that." Well, you believe in something, man, whether you believe in this, you know, or don't believe in it. Like, you're believing in something, man. You're believing in it not being the truth. You're believing in you know, there being something else, but are you you know, studying to find the answer, man? Are you where's that show yourself worthy? Salakia, man, I forget. All right, let's just get this, man. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 16. It says, "How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather than to be chosen than silver," right? Because how sweet would it be, man, if we sacrificing ourselves, man, trying to, you know, making an attempt at least to prove ourselves in the eyes of the Most High, man. How beautiful is that, brothers and sisters? I mean, you want the latter days to come, and many people don't want to die, man. You don't want to die, right? Probably most, and I've had horrible dreams about drowning before, man. So that's one of the ways to die that's, like, just horrible to think about, horrendous, just terrifying. And fire, like probably thermonuclear fire, like the second judgment that's going to come to this earth, man. First one was with Noah's Ark, and what was he doing, man? He spent 100 years building the ark, right? It wasn't raining or anything. People were scoffing, talking all types of shit. Like, you know, it's not even raining. Ain't no flood coming, man. What are you talking about, dude? You wild. You wilding out, right? But guess what, man? It came, man. All right. And then people wanted to get on, but it's already too late, man. That's what we're talking about, man. History repeats itself. Like, where's that in Ecclesiastes? Not history repeats itself, but Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 9. It says, the thing that hath been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun, man. So in other words, history repeats itself, man. All right. If you truly believe in the Messiah, that he's going to come back with a sword, mind you, to separate, to cut off, to kill, and the army of angels, man, it's going to be, you know, what is the day going to be to you? I forget what book and verse or chapter and verse that is, but what shall it be? Woe to them who, I can't remember verbatim. I don't want to even paraphrase, but what shall the last day be for you, man? There's going to be a day of happiness, rejoice, great, like, satisfaction you never felt before? Or is it going to be a day of horror, terror, sadness, mourning? Wake up, Israel. All right, but and Esau, man, y'all gonna have to pay, man. Straight up. Esau, Edom, you damn devils, y'all gonna have to pay, man. The Ishmaelites, y'all gonna have to pay, man. You're gonna have to pay for what your fathers did, man. And I'm gonna pull that out in Isaiah 14 and 21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. All right? So, just, if you got a Bible, man, and you're not a so-called Negro, a.k.a. black man, so-called, if you're not a so-called Mexican, if you're not a so-called Native American on your father's side, mind you, all of this is dependent on your father's side, man. If you can't trace somewhere down the your lineage, you know, if it doesn't resonate with you, there's probably a good reason, you could probably make a good, what's the word I'm looking for? You could probably make a good estimate that you're not an Israelite, man. And you might be, but you're probably 2/3, right? So if this doesn't resonate with you, how people can have this book for decades and decades, read this book for decades and decades, and not come to the same understanding that the prophets of today have, is probably not for you. So what you need to do, man, is if you have a Bible, well, if it's not KJV, you should probably burn it. But if you got a KJV Bible, man, you need to go on and give that to the next black man, Hispanic man / Latino, or Native American, Seminole Indian, Haitian man. You know, the next one of those people that you see, because they are the true children of Israel. They are the true children of God. They are God's chosen people above all people on the face of the earth, and y'all know it, man. But with that, we're gonna go ahead and shut it down. It's my first YouTube video. Just off the top of the head, man, I don't have a camp I coincide with. I follow the doctrine of GMS and the brothers, you know, out there pushing the spirit before the law, so to say. But we still do our best to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, because we understand that those aren't done away with completely, right? We are saved by grace through faith, but that doesn't mean that we should just be sinful, right? All right, so with that being said, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RACHAA, QADASH. Shalom.